Okay, so we are like really to the very end, and actually maybe the fun part, because it's like the last thing you have to do is to put your drawstring into your pajama pants. So you take one end of your bias tape and a safety pin, stick your safety pin through the end and close it. It's just like putting a string back in one of your hoodies. The kids discovered this last year at school that it works really well if you put a piece of masking tape around the end of your safety pin, because then it doesn't come unhooked on you. So I grabbed a piece, put it on there. And here's the deal. Don't go this way, like from drawstring hole to drawstring hole, because we gotta go around our whole pajama pants. So drawstring, my stitching is going down, and I go into the hole, and you have to work a little bit to get your bias tape to go in there, but it does go. And then pinch the fabric onto the safety pin, and boy, right there's my pocket. So you have to get in the middle of the pocket, and it really just takes some feeling, and you might not have it right, and you might have to kind of back it out and go again, but I think I got it. Maybe. I hope so. And I pull it down. Or did I just run into my bias tape? And kind of stick my finger in there to feel where it's at. Didn't make it, so I go back. Oh, well, it feels right. So you're trying to like open it up, squish it a little bit to get between these layers, because this pocket is folded over in there. So there's quite a few layers that you're trying to get in the middle of. If you need help, give me a holler. I'll help you do it. If you have flannel, it's harder to do it than it is to do cotton. Probably the hardest difference really between the cotton and the flannel is just right exactly there. So I made it through, and I just keep pinching and pulling. All the way around. So when you get to every single little seam, you have to do that same thing where you try to get in the middle so that you can slide it through. All right, and I know that looks super easy. I've done it a lot of times, so I've got a lot of practice. And you just work your way all the way around your pajama pants. And then at that point, make sure your elastic is all the way tucked into your pants, so it's not sticking out. The only thing that's sticking out should be just your bias tape, and you know, in this case it's this yellow bias tape. All right, so it will just have this part sticking out. This should all be back in your waistband, which will crunch up all this huge amount of fabric that is bigger than what you are, so that there's still some wiggle room in them. Because it's cotton, it doesn't stretch like many of the pants that we wear today. It doesn't have any spandex in it. All right, and then your pajama pants will be done.